Hi guys, Igor is here, and in today's video I'd like to share with you one of my recent Blitz game that I played on chess.com with the control 5 minutes a move plus 5 seconds increment. The game was very short, and it was very short because my partner was playing pretty shallow style. He made a few mistakes, obvious mistakes, and probably he was not seriously concentrated and focused on this game. But the why I like and why I decided to share it with you is that I use in this game, in this particular one, so-called reversed Stonewall system or reverse Stonewall setup. So the reverse Stonewall setup is characterized by pawn structure of d4, c3, e3, f4, and then knight from g1 moves through f3 to e5, and this is one of the main idea. And knight on e5 is gonna push some pressure on the black's position, which is not easy for black to counter sometimes if black doesn't know ahead of time what white's plans are. So let's get to the game, and I was playing white, and the first move obviously was d4, then knight f6, e3, d5. Here I have to again stress the fact that knight through f3 is going to occupy the central square on e5, but if black is ready to meet that system, I think it would be better for black to play d6, taking the square e5 under control. But my partner decided to play d5, and the task that white is facing gets easier to accomplish. So I played f4, then e6, bishop d3, c5. Counterattack or attack in the center is not dangerous for white. White just simply plays c3 in order to like it happened in a game. After c4, white moves his bishop on c2 square, and it's a pretty good position for the white's bishop because it controls b1 h7 diagonal, and that bishop, this is very active piece which takes part of the possible white's attack later. Knight c6, knight f3, knight goes to e5 obviously. Bishop e7, short castle, and knight e5. Knight takes his position in the center, and black obviously cannot stand it, and therefore it takes knight on e5, f takes e5, and then knight d7, and here queen h5 is rather premature move, I'd say. White attacks h7 pawn by bishop from c2 and queen from h5, but here by playing g6, black could get equal position easily. Instead of playing queen h5, this premature move, the best way to handle this specific position for white would be to play e4, opening the diagonal for the black's dark squared bishop that sits on c1, and after d takes e4, knight d2, f5 protecting the pawn on e4, e takes f6, knight takes f6, knight takes e4. The white's position looks preferable. But still, queen h5 is not the move to go for. Like I said, because of simple move g6. But my partner blundered here, terribly blundered. He played f6. Of course, after g6 and queen h3, by playing f5, black holds the position, and now it's we can see on the board kinda equal position, roughly speaking, but the play is ahead of us, and nobody knows how the game will be finished, but still it was the best way to handle the queen h5 move. Instead of g6, a little bit weaker would be the defense of f5. It's not a good move because of e takes f6, and here bishop takes f6 would be the terrible mistake, because of if bishop take if knight takes f6, for example, not bishop but knight takes f6, then rook takes f6, then rook takes f6, and if here bishop takes f6, then bishop takes h7, king h8, the only square to go, bishop g6, king g8, and queen h7 checkmate. So it's not the good line for black. So if black takes by a rook, then bishop takes h7, king f8, bishop g6, trying to play queen h8 checkmate. Now rook takes f1 check, king takes f1, knight f6 in order to protect the king by playing after queen h8, knight g8. But after simple developing move, knight d2, the position is still better, much better for white, because white has extra pawn and the position is better. Knight will go to the king's side, keeps attacking, and then gradually white will gradually win. Let's get back to the game. So after a 6 terrible mistake, like I said, There is a checkmate in 2 moves. Queen takes h7 check, king f7, and bishop g6 checkmate. This is the also like a demonstration when somebody is playing not seriously, somebody is not aware of white's plans of attack on a king side in this specific particular line of reversed Stonewall formation. What might happen in this case? So black's supposed to be more on alert and more play more seriously, more concentrated, and so on and so forth. So pretty easy win, short game, and I hope you enjoyed it. And please like it if you want. If you like it, then the video will get more people, will get more attention on YouTube. That's how the algorithms of YouTube are working. It will move to the top, not to the top, but will move up and up. The more you like it, the more it will rise in a queue. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see each other in the next videos that hopefully I will be able to publish soon. Let me finish at this moment, and I hope everything looked good. If you have any questions or anything to say, please do it in the comments. I would really appreciate your comments. If you could say what you didn't like, what you like. Any comments are really greatly appreciated. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Bye bye for now.